Hi, and welcome to Guftagu Season 6, and we are in the grand finale. Wow, Season 6. I can't believe it that it has been 6 seasons. How are y'all all feeling right now? Give me a thumbs up, guys, on the group. Come on, let's all give thumbs ups with our hands. Let us show some love to everyone out there. Wow. Season 6 Guftagu. When we started Guftagu 6 years back, it was when there was no hope, when we were all down, when the world was in a state of dilemma. The coronavirus, the epidemic, the lockdown, deaths. We were all sad and feeling very hopeless with life. But what changed is when we came together at the parenting and decided that we want to change the way the world is seeing things and we want to bring hope. And that is when the program of Carnival of Hope took birth. It started with the hope of just doing one season, and here we are 6 seasons back. If you want, if you have been part of our journey, I want you to give us a thumbs up at the Parenting page. Please like, follow, and share this program right now because we have the coaches who have been bringing you these programs. And trust me, these programs are completely pro bono. Every coach who has dedicated the 40 days of their vacation, their time to the Carnival of Hope for the various programs have done it pro bono. It has been a journey of hope. It is a journey of happiness. I would like to now welcome our mentor and our special guest, Manish. Good evening, Manish. How are you doing today?
Good evening, everyone. I'm good. Good evening to all the viewers on Facebook.
Manish, first question to you. गुफ्तगू 6 साल से चल रहा है, कार्निवल ऑफ होप 6 साल से चल रहा है, और deep parenting has been there for 17 years. What was गुफ्तगू like for you? ये है क्या गुफ्तगू? मतलब I know what we do this program, but what is गुफ्तगू to you?
Guftagu is that event which started podcasting when podcasting as a culture wasn't there. So that is why Guftagu is quite close to me, a very important event. And in Guftagu, we pick up all those topics which are taboo topics for society, not even touched, talked. We pick up those topics which shall be in light when people are suffering, when they are in confusion. So that is why Guftagu is a very important event in Carnival of Hope.
But Guftagu is not the only program, though it is my favorite program and I am Guftagu. I feel that Guftagu is mine. But अगर आपसे पूछे कि दूसरे क्या चीजें हो रहे हैं, what are the other programs that you've had, and क्या हलचल हुआ है ये बार, what are the different things that Carnival of Hope has really brought to everyone? Over to you, sir.
I think every important program is important. Apart from Guftagu, DPL, Deep Parenting League is very much connected with the spirit of deep. What we actually do, right? The core objective of the organization resonates with DPL. We also have programs for the moderators and the participants and coaches of Deep Parenting Update to Upgrade. Enlighten is a powerful program. Teach Grow is for those who may recommend our name to the word around that we can help parents, we can help families. So Teach Grow is a very important program for us, and it is adding value in many lives. Then Pitara Kahaniyon Ka is helping us remain alive and also giving us one skill which is much needed today in oration, training, storytelling. We are getting this lot of input from Pitara Kahaniyon Ka. Events like those which are not there but was there, like Mind Body Fusion, right? Funtush Fun Day. Udan is a very important event. We shall capitalize most on that program because a lot of students, those who are struggling with career confusions. Programs which are, this year we have introduced certain programs, the new programs that we have done great in those programs, like case studies. First time I realized that case studies shall be the transformation casebook shall be a regular program, because then all the existing and new coaches are getting to know how people are dealing with clients. It gives a lot of clarity the real clarity, moving out of theory to practical, the entire process get clear, how we can heal people, how we can improve situations, how we can help people reach their goals. And something which was more towards celebrating the authorship, we came up with the Ink to Impact this year, and it went well. The maximum programs we have done in Ink to Impact, every, like almost every alternate day, 2 authors were going live, right? So every program in itself is powerful program. Every program is doing great. Even those programs which were there in earlier seasons and which are there regular and new events, every important event, every event is important to us. And I'm very much grateful to all the moderators, those who have made this entire carnival seamless. राइट वैसे तो मैं हर बार बोलता हूँ कि माई पार्टिसिपेशन इज 5 to 10%, पर मुझे लगता है इस बार 5% भी थी. इट वॉज ओनली मैनेज्ड बाय द मॉडरेटर्स. आई वॉजंट देयर, तो आई जस्ट इनिशिएटेड इट. मुझे लगता है क्लोजर पे भी मेरी कम रिक्वायरमेंट होगी, क्लोजर्स भी अपने आप होंगे. सो अर्लियर में ये कहता था कि 5-10% मेरी इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, अभी इस बार वो भी नहीं है. सो दिस शोज दैट any project these moderators will be taking, they have that capacity to take it to the next level. You can make it big. Kudos to all of you.
Thank you so much, Manish sir. It
Hmm.
means a lot to all of us that each of us are doing something and that one little bit that we can. And what's special about each of these coaches is they are there in their dimension. They are there in what they are very, very good at. So if someone isn't teach and grow, it's because they have the background of teaching. If someone is there in the career counseling, it's because they are career counselors themselves. And if you were to attend any of their programs, they would be charging you a bomb. But here they're doing it free pro bono. The coaches who are coming are doing it pro bono. And that is what the heart of Carnival of Hope is. It is about coming selflessly and giving back to society because that is what matters. Now I have a question for all of y'all because बहुत seriousness होता है गुफ्तगू बहुत serious होता है हम लोग ने बहुत topics किए हैं for the past 6 years every time we brainstorm and we've come out topics like LGBTQ POXO. This time we spoke about POXO. If you missed it, go back and see that episode because there are a lot of episodes that we have, and we will be sharing the recordings of other programs too which will be available. But I have a question for all of y'all, and this is going to be a one word answer for all the coaches. Now, why we say today's topic of Guftagu is conversations, because we believe that communication is the key in parenting. How many of you will agree with me? Can I get a thumbs up? You believe communication is key. What we are saying, what we are doing, and how we are behaving, and the words we use play a very important role, right? Yes or no? Agree with me? Thumbs up. Super. Okay, so we're going to start with just one word when you think Carnival of Hope. Okay, let's start with Gloria. One word, quick. Nothing, you not have any time. I will call out your names, quick. Gloria.
Inspiring.
Mubashira.
Opportunity.
Payal.
Connection.
Filza.
Teamwork.
Hanuman. Please keep yourselves unmuted.
Commitment. Commitment.
Khushbu. Khushbu. Too long. One word, Khushbu, quick.
Upgraded.
I didn't get that.
Upgraded.
Upgraded. Upgraded. Sauli.
Confidence.
Confidence. Storytelling. Wow, I like that. Nupur.
Prerna.
Wow, I like that. Follow me.
Insightful.
Insightful. All right. Megha.
Together.
Jagruti. One word.
Communication.
Super. Renu.
Okay. Relationship. Relationship.
Relationship. Nita.
Value.
Value. And Manish sir?
Pride.
For me, it is networking. We are all a network. We are all a family. We are all connected, right? Today, when I'm a parenting coach and I teach communication, and if I need to find out कि मुझे किसी को career counseling करना है, I'm not good at that. So I'm going to go to the career counselor. When we do these programs, it is about networking. It is about creating connections. It is not about just me coming and doing my program or someone coming and doing it. It's about all of us connecting and getting connected and lifting each other. How many of you will agree with that? We need to lift each other up. Lift करा दो, थोड़ा lift करा दो. चलो, let's all do lift करा दो. Lift करा दो, थोड़ा action चाहिए भाई. Lift करा दो, lift करा दो. चलो चलो everyone lift करा दो. फिल्जा lift करा दो. See, when I do sessions, it can't get boring. We can't just sit. If I was there with you live right now, I would be making you dance and stand where you're sitting right now. But that gets too boring. So यहाँ पे थोड़ा entertainment होगा, थोड़ा fun होगा, और थोड़ा मजा होगा. So now let's get to a little serious business. Okay. Now the first question that is going to come is we are going to talk about conversations that matter and that one mentor that changed your life. Now you got to tell about that one mentor in one line. It could be a teacher, it could be a coach, it could be a parent, it could be your friend, it could be a session, it could be a YouTube program that you saw. One sentence, just one sentence. Let's start with Payal.
Believing in myself.
When did you change? When did you decide to become a coach? Something that made you become a coach, that one sentence. One thing that made you change or become a coach.
Manish sir, enlightening.
Super. Mubashira? Okay, now nobody is going to tell Manish sir, okay?
Definitely Carnival of Hope, which
Manish
created
sir, Manish
another.
sir, no hard feelings. 1 second. Manish sir, no hard feelings, but like wanting them to think a little bit, right? Okay. So someone or some person that changed your life. All right. Mubashira.
Definitely, it's Carnival of Hope. There are many mentors here, not only Manish sir, you, Sween ma'am, and many other people are here who are all mentors for me from 6 years, and I'm growing and upgrading myself. Thank you.
Super. 30 seconds if you're going more than one sentence. All right. Gloria.
Well, the biggest learning as a coach, the transformational journey, what my mentor taught me, it's not okay to shrink. Sometimes we don't hesitate to occupy that space. So I think that is my learning as a coach. It's not okay to shrink. So show up.
Sauli.
It was my residency year, and my in neurology department, patients were in ICU, and my mentor said that each and every patient is someone's father, someone's mother, and that is what stuck with me. And every person who comes to my chamber and my clients, I think like that.
Khushbu.
I would refer Krishna from Bhagavad Gita when he says that life is just to experience and nothing else. Nothing good, nothing bad, nothing ugly, nothing gray, nothing black and white. It is just an experience. Experience it well. That
Super.
is my changing point.
Hanumant.
It's my B.Ed teacher and mentor since when I completed my B.Ed in 2006, then onwards till now. For 20 years, he has been mentoring me. The online confidence what he had nurtured in me, and then I continue with this journey. It's Dr. Suresh Isave sir. He is my B.Ed teacher, mentor, and always provided me the opportunities to grow.
Tilza.
My mother, who always said a tree with fruits is always bend and always giving. So I
Superb.
always think about that.
A mom. Megha.
I would mention my accounts sir name with whom I did my CA coaching. His name is Andakumar sir. So he introduced me the books Chicken Soup for Soul. I don't know how many of you have read it. There is a whole series. And that is when he also said that Baki sab to hota rahega. Kindness is the key. So that is when, about 25 years ago, I have started reading those books and it has stayed with me. Yes.
Superb. Follow me.
Yeah, if you said the turning point to becoming a coach, it's a video from Sister Shivani. From that, I got the purpose of my life, and it turns to helping the student and parents.
Nupur?
Yes, it was during an interview with one of the senior officers when he said that purpose is very important in life, no doubt, but a purpose without humility is no good. So always I inspire to have a purpose with humility.
Superb. Neeta?
My NGO students, I've been going there since last 5 years now, and they all were directionless. And that is the point. I thought they need some direction, and to give them direction, I needed to be a. I wanted to. I meant. I mean, I need to upgrade myself, and that was the point. That was the time when I thought I need to, coach them, mentor them. I try to be light in their lives.
Superb. Jagruti? Jagruti?
Yeah. So mine was when I was collecting my bronze medal in the NCC times. That was the time when one of the commander in chief, he told me that Jagriti, you're doing excellent work. Add kindness to it, and you will excel in the life. And that is where my journey for kindness began.
Renu?
Giving back to the society.
Superb. Renu?
I think I can say Chai Pe Charcha in 2014, discussion with my husband and joining IMTTI course and starting my institute, starting my school, starting my training that changed the whole version of my life. I still remember the day I was sitting with a cup of tea, 2014. It changed whole life of me. So that's the thing.
Superb. Vaishali?
Sorry, I joined late. I was traveling. मुझे एक बार क्वेश्चन
No
बता
worries.
दो.
Question है कि एक the person who changed your life and made you want to become a coach, just in one sentence.
Yeah, my girls,
Other
my
than
daughters.
Manish sir, huh? Other than
Yeah,
Manish sir.
my daughters. Because I was facing few things and I wanted to give them a honest and perfect and upgraded or learning parent जो कुछ कुछ सीख भी रहा है और सिखा भी रहा है. So that turned me into a coach and और सब उसमें add on हुआ बहुत सारी चीजें. This carnival of hope was a blessing, definitely.
Superb. Manish sir?
मेरे गुरु जो उनके मैं कई बार पहले भी बता चुका हूं, उन्होंने मुझे एक बार रियलाइज करवाया था और बताया था कि स्टॉप डिमांडिंग, इंक्रीज डिजर्विंग. तो वैसे तो गीता में भी लिखा है कि कर्म कर, फल की इच्छा मत कर. तो उन्होंने भी यही बोला, फल की डिमांड करनी बंद कर दो. बिकॉज व्हेन यू पुट ऑन अ थर्ड पार्टी अबाउट योर डिमांड्स, तो यू आर गिविंग देम पावर. अपनी डिजर्विंग बढ़ाओ. शायद हो सकता है तुम्हारा हक तुम्हारी डिमांड से बढ़ाओ, तो आप हक बढ़ाओ अपना. तो आई स्टार्टेड लिविंग इट.
Superb. That's so wonderful. For me, it was my professor when I was in college. After I lost a year in college and I shifted colleges, I met a political science professor and he used to take me for debates and talks. And I was studying for economics. And he said, Sandhya, why do you want to get into marketing? And he said, Sab kar rahe, tumko kyun karna hai? As he said, you should become a journalist. You have a voice and you need to be heard. And yes, that is why I believe that you need to be heard and conversations are important. So I did become a journalist. I got into that field of media. And then Guftagu happened. And that is why I'm here because I had kids. I gave up the mass media. I gave up the loud partying, page three parties. And I'm here partying with the people who really care the most. And I feel that this is family for me. Because when I'm feeling low, I think any of us feeling low, we can pick up our phone and talk to any one of y'all because each one of y'all are a pearl in the necklace that we are. Gurpreet has just joined us. Gurpreet, what made you a coach, one person and one line?
So, Sister Shivani is responsible for this. I started watching her Awakening series, and that completely changed the course of my life. And her one line, one mantra, when you change, the world changes.
Superb. Wow. This is so wonderful. You know, when we hear how we get inspired, you don't know who's going to inspire you. And many a times, the most common thing we say is peer pressure. दोस्त बोलते करने के लिए, दोस्त ने बोला कोच बनो, नहीं यहाँ पे तो when we are seeing the stories, there's not even one person who's repeated. Everyone has had someone. So you never know sitting there who's going to motivate you and where you're going to get motivated and where something is going to take you. Right? That is what life is. It's unpredictable. Like my father always says, I believe parents हम लोग को बहुत सिखाते हैं. So my dad always told me change is the only constant in life. And my mom says when you do something, do it with your full heart. So I take both of them and here I am. I think that is what we all are. Parenting coaches trying to bring in a new generation, a wiser generation, a smarter generation, a generation that is going to communicate more effectively, that is going to have better relationships. Isn't that what we all want? And if that's what we all want, then let's all give some hearts. Come on, let's share some hearts, guys, because we
Okay.
are sharing love.
So, Sandhya, hope we didn't miss anybody to answer this. If we missed somebody by mistake, please
Have we
unmute
missed?
and share.
Have we missed anyone, guys?
Did we
No, I
miss
don't think.
anybody?
No, nobody's been missed.
No. Okay,
Uh,
perfect.
all right. So now I hand it over to Renu. Renu, over to you for the next round.
Okay. Okay, so yes. So we have next participant also with us. So let's let her enter so that I can explain.
So if you guys are liking the program, I want you to start sharing this video with people because it's there in our group. Start sharing it. Get many more people to see what you guys are doing because you are doing things from the heart. You are giving back to society. Being a coach needs a heart, needs empathy, needs hearing, needs communication. हम लोग सब करते हैं दिल से और दिमाग की भी सुनते हैं, है कि नहीं? दिमाग और दिल अभी सब ट्यून में है यहाँ पे. All right, Renu, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, over to you, Renu.
Okay. So our next segment is let's do some communication confessions. Maybe we did something good, something bad, something funny. So I have few questions, so you can answer based on that. So let me start with Payal. Would you like to answer, Payal? Any mistake you have done in communication you still laugh at?
Even my students, they know I'm bad with names. So,
Okay. So
so
I got
it,
the right person.
yeah. So Anaya, Anaya was hosting the show, and while doing the session, I said, "Look at Shanaya, how beautifully she did the session." And Anaya is like, "Ma'am, Anaya, yes, look at Shanaya." So she said, "Anaya." So many time it happens, and even in Udan also, one participant joined, and I asked your name, and he said something, but while communication, I again forgot his name, and then I only remember his surname. So I called him by surname only. So this happens with me.
So
Well, I totally agree with you. Huh? I'm in the same boat. Huh? If the person sits in front of me, I'm thinking I've seen you number of times, but now I'm not getting your name. So I also has this problem. Huh? So I was thinking, hope I'm not growing old. So I said, surely we are not growing old. It's okay. It happens. Right. So, okay, I think same question I wanted to give it to Vinita also.
Hello everyone. I basically goof up when it comes to object communication. So if I have to say, the actual sentence should be, put your bottle into the bag. So now I'm consciously thinking what I have to say, and I would say reverse. Put your bag into the
Bag
bottle.
into the bottle.
Put your pencil box into the pen. So when it comes to object communication, that's when like I kind of really goof up.
Okay, great. So I would love to ask to Major Nupur this question.
Goofing up, now I don't do it. I've done it a lot of times. I generally interrupt when someone is trying to say something. I would, assuming that this is what they want, because एक वो आ जाता है कि हाँ मुझे पता है, मैंने बहुत सारे लोगों से ये डाउट सुना है, so I know the doubt. So assumption has been one of my major enemies, and I'm trying to overcome that. Have done it a bit, but still on the way.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. Let me go
Renu,
to
one
my.
second. Renu, just 1 second. Manish sir has to leave because he is running a program simultaneously happening. So while this is happening, there's simultaneously a lot of programs happening. So some of our coaches may have to leave, and our special guest has to leave. But before we go,
Let's have a picture.
let's all clap hands, clap hands, and हम आपको प्यार की जप्पी नहीं दे सकते पर्सनली, बट सब अपने हाथ ऊपर करो और अपने आप को एक प्यार की जप्पी दो. Give yourself a big hug and say, hey, well done, as what Manish sir बोलते हैं, well done.
Well done. मिलते हैं आपको अगले फिनालेज में, बट दिस इज गोइंग ग्रेट. मैं मिस नहीं करना चाहता, मैं सुनना चाहता था ऐसे कौन से goof ups हैं. बोथ वर इंटरेस्टिंग, बट आई डेफिनेटली वॉच द रिकॉर्डिंग.
संध्या फोटो निकाल लिया आपने?
हाँ, मैंने निकाली.
आपका शेयर करते हुए जाओ.
फोटोग्राफ, everyone say smile.
हाँ सर, आप शेयर करके जाओ सर.
आप शेयर करके जाओ सर.
Sir, you have to share. You can. Sir is running off at the right time. He doesn't want to say his mistakes. सबकी mistakes देखेंगे. Sir, अभी आप बोलो.
नहीं, मेरी क्या मिस्टेक्स हैं? ऐसी कोई मिस्टेक नहीं जिसमें मैं हंसूं. मैं रिपेंट जरूर करता हूँ अपनी गलतियों पे. बाद में ऐसी कहीं है.
गलती जो आपने की है.
Sir, I will give you the second question. You can answer and exit. कोई ऐसा मैसेज you have sent to a wrong person and till evening you are waiting for the response. The person has not responded to you.
अच्छा, ऐसा क्या जिसको मैंने गलत मैसेज भेज दिया और उसने कोई रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया?
तो आप परेशान हो रहे हो कि मैसेज आया ही नहीं अभी तक. गाली भी मार रहे हो शायद मन में. हद हो गई यार,
ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ.
दे रहा बंदा.
ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ. गलत व्हाट्सएप स्टेटस डालने के बाद मैंने रिपेंट किया, वो डिलीट की. ऐसा हुआ है.
Okay, so it goes the same only WhatsApp message. हाँ, गलत स्टेटस चला गया.
स्टेटस चला गया. भेजने थे किसी को फोटोग्राफ्स और स्टेटस पे डल गए. बाद में कोई फोन करके बता रहा है कि यू पुट इट ऑन स्टेटस. मैंने कहा अच्छा, डिलीट कर दो.
तो हो गया ना सर, हो गया.
तो हो गया.
Super.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manish sir.
Right, thank you. See you
Okay,
all.
चलो. ये क्वेश्चन मैं ऑप्शन देती हूँ. हो सकता है सबने goof up ना किया हो. So I will ask people.
Don't ask for. You just pick up anyone, random person. It's your choice.
Okay.
वरना सब बोलेंगे मैंने तो कभी नहीं किया है. Nobody's going to say yes. I want to tell my गलती. So
No, I think we all have done it. Gloria, it comes to you.
Gloria, mistake that you have done.
Well, I used to do a lot of goof ups growing years, and I remember college में ना like लोगों को filler words की आदत रहती है, right? So मुझे हर एक फेज में अलग कुछ था, जैसे हाँ ना साथ में बोलना या फिर आई नो बोलना. एंड वी वर डूइंग दिस कल्चरल इवेंट. आई यूज्ड टू पार्टिसिपेट अ लॉट, एंड तभी कुछ तो वी हैड टू कम्युनिकेट विद लॉट ऑफ पीपल, ओके, एंड नेटवर्किंग. एंड वो कुछ तो मीटिंग थी, तब मेरे मुंह से आई नो निकल गया. तो सब मेरे भरोसे बैठ गए कि इसे पता है. एंड वीकेंड पे दिल के तूने बोला था कि यू नो, एंड आई वाज लाइक मैं सोच रही हूँ. फिर मुझे याद जैसे बहुत ब्लंडर, बट उसके बाद से आई मेड इट अ पॉइंट की ओपन कम्युनिकेशन, एंड आई वर्कड ऑन माय कम्युनिकेशन. सो या, बट हुआ है, काफी कुछ हुआ है.
Okay, wonderful. So my question is again, now I'll come back to the another question. You have sent message to a wrong person and waiting for the answer. थोड़ा अंदर से irritate भी हो रहे हो. हद हो गई यार, जवाब ही नहीं देते हैं लोग. And by evening you came to know कि message ही किसी और का. Nupur wanted to share. Nupur has raised hand. Nupur.
I have done the biggest blunder possible. I saved my husband's name as BEBU, and my boss was Colonel Babil, BABIL. So I sent missing you, come soon with a heart to my boss. And I have actually told my husband that you don't even respond to my messages. This is way back when we were newlyweds. I've done this. So I can never ever forget in my life that I've done this.
That was
और
amazing.
बॉस ने क्या डिसाइड किया?
जवाब क्या आया था? नूपुर जवाब क्या आया था?
जवाब कोई नहीं आया, ना ना बॉस का ना पति का, किसी का जवाब नहीं आया. नेक्स्ट डे आई ओनली हैड टू वॉक अप टू हिम एंड से आई एम सो सॉरी. एंड ही बीइंग अ सीनियर ऑफिसर, वेरी intelligent guy, he was like, I understood that it was a genuine mistake, so I didn't respond. Thank you, sir.
That's so
Superb.
nice. Wonderful. Great.
Superb.
Okay,
Anyone
so I
else?
would, anybody else has a such incident, so you can come and share. Okay, Gloria also has, huh? Very good, Gloria. Come on.
So
Yes.
just in this carnival, I had to connect with Richa Chaturvedi for one of the deliveries, and किसी और एक lady का नाम भी सिर्फ Richa ही saved है. I did not put any surnames for both. So I'm having a couple of days के लिए I'm having chat with, you have to deliver this and that, come up with things. बड़ा लड़की है क्या ये उड़ाना, and we are just talking on messages, and like ये लड़की इतने जल्दी भूल भी गई. And I'm reminding her everything, and she's like, अच्छा ठीक है बता दो क्या deliver करना है. And then just that weekend sir को names देने होते हैं कि who is going to be for the next week, and I'm calling her finally, and then I realized that this is some other Richa. तो अब तक जिससे chat हुई
Oh my God.
yeah.
That's so nice. So funny.
Superb.
Good, 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 good. Great,
Caught
great.
you, Gloria. Caught you. Caught you. Why you are not giving me the name?
Okay. Anybody wanted to share anything? Otherwise, I'll jump to the next question.
Yeah,
We have
I would
thoroughly
like to share.
enjoyed this
I would like to
question.
share.
Jagruti.
Yeah.
Jagruti and
So
Hanuman both have made
Hanuman
some
what
sir.
mistakes.
happened? Yeah, I am habituated to take a break from the phone quite some time, and then eventually I reply simultaneously to all of them after that hour or two. So it happened to me that I had to send something to on a group, and I DM the other person instead of the group. एंड देन आई रियलाइज दैट वो तो बंदा रिप्लाई कर ही नहीं रहा है, मतलब ग्रुप पे क्या हो रहा है. समथिंग हैपेंड, आई मीन मिसमैच हो गया. डायरेक्ट मैसेज कहीं भेजना था और ग्रुप पे चला गया, समथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड देन आई एम वंडरिंग कि 1 घंटे तक वो आया ही नहीं, रिप्लाई नहीं आया. देन somebody called me from the group and said, you have posted this, why you have posted it on the group. And then I realized, oh shit, what have I done. डायरेक्ट में जाना था एंड ग्रुप पे चला गया था. So
Superb.
such
Great.
blunder happens with me.
I know it happens. Yes.
Hanuman
Yes,
also
Hanuman
made a
sir.
blunder.
Yeah, mine was such like that. It was the economical transaction which I have done and message that have you got my money? And that person's name I have saved by name Mangesh. And there are three Mangesh. One Mangesh, which was my friend. One Mangesh is my student, and one Mangesh is the milkman where we are paying the fees. So, so after doing the transaction, I asked, "Then have you received?" He said, "The milkman said that we have not received it." Then I called another my student. I called. He said that, "Sir, I received it." That I said that do return it because I have to give to another Mangesh. So then he said that, "Sir, I am only Mangesh." I said that you are Mangesh, but you are Mangesh Lange. He is Mangesh Sato. So let it be written. So this is something like that. Saving the number in a proper way with the organization or some identity. It's always useful.
Very
That
right.
is a learning.
Wonderful.
That is a
Mhm.
learning from this. Okay. I think Khushbu also raised her hand for this question. Khushbu?
Yes, Khushbu, go ahead.
Khushbu?
As I'm seeing many people confessing, so let me also confess this conversation.
Can you be a little
It's
louder, Khushbu? We can't hear you, dear.
you cannot hear me.
आपका आवाज बहुत स्लो
No,
आ रहा है
बहुत बहुत
खुशबू.
slow आ रहा है. थोड़ा जोर
Okay,
से बोल.
okay,
Just be a little
okay.
louder.
Let me just do it.
You have to speak a little louder.
Is it better now?
Okay,
Yeah.
not very good, but yes, let's see. You start, we'll see.
Okay, so I was in hostels, Pune. There are many, multiple, but this is a confession. I was just calling my friend. We were going for a night out, okay? And I was I was just randomly calling all the friends that are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We are meeting at that point. And suddenly, I don't know how my father called in between. I have no idea from where he he jumped into the call connected, and I'm
Yes.
totally like making like doing my makeup, my hair, and at the same time I'm calling my friends and talking all the times. Haha, I'm leaving. And suddenly my father called, and I just picked up the call and I, with all the slangs, कि जीने दोगे या नहीं, हाँ क्या करना चाहते हो, बोला ना तैयार हो रही हूँ, आ रही हूँ भाई, and I'm totally on slangs and I'm just saying, and my father is just silent. मैंने बोला ना यार 5 मिनट में मैं निकल गई हूँ, कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है हॉस्टल से, वहां से तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है, मैं आ रही हूँ, बस just wait. And suddenly my father says, बेटा हॉस्टल में ये भी ट्रेनिंग देते हैं. And I was just silent. I like, hello. And when I saw Papa calling, then I said, Papa, I'm sorry. I'll call you tomorrow. बोल के and पूरी रात शॉक में रहा, पूरी रात मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था पापा फ्लाइट लेके आ रहे होंगे, लिटरली. और हॉस्टल से भी निकल चुकी थी, राइट, सो आई कैन नॉट गो बैक टू हॉस्टल. इट वाज अ कन्फेशन कि उसके बाद मैंने कभी भी पापा से इस बारे में बात की ही नहीं, ना ही उन्होंने मुझसे कभी की. It is just between me and that day, horrible day. Communication and
Okay.
phone communication. Be very careful.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. I think Sandhya, a few people wanted to leave. Do you have something to ask to them?
So I have one confession to make, and that is with
Okay.
a name which is very common, which I have been, I think for 5 seasons I made that mistake. Okay, and that is Megha. मेघा का नाम मैं हमेशा उसको हर प्रोग्राम में मेघना 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 करके बुलाई, उसने कभी भी मुझे करेक्ट नहीं किया. Then last time when we had the growth conclave, not growth, we were having TTC program in Mumbai, and I was anchoring. And I called up Megha the night before, and she said, Sandhya, तुम कल एंकर कर रही हो, लाइव कर रही हो, प्लीज मुझे मेघा मेघना मत बुलाओ, मुझे मेरा नाम है मेघा मेघा. अगर तुमने मेरा नाम मेघा नहीं बोला तो तुम मुझे 500 रुपए जीपे करोगी, मेरी ही मतलब मेरी गुगली मुझे मिल गई जो मैं सबको देती हूँ. So when I was that day when I went to TTC and I was live, and I've never been so nervous in my life, and I was holding the mic in my hand and I said, okay, today I have to say, and then I have to announce Megha, and I'm like Megha, 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 Megha in my head, and finally it did come out as Megha, not Meghna. So Megha, thank you for always bearing, because that is what this love is all about. We make mistakes, we love each other, and we're a family, right? That is what we all are here for. We all make little mistakes, गिले शिकवे होते हैं, एक दूसरे को सॉरी बोल दो, आगे चले जाओ. And that is what relationships should be about, even with your child. Children make mistakes, adults make mistakes, so everyone makes mistakes, and that is what this Guftagu is about. It is about the conversations. It is about telling our children that, listen, we also goof up. हम लोग भी गलती करते हैं. We are not perfect human beings. हम लोग ने भी मस्ती किया है बचपन में. We have all done that. Over to you, Renu.
Yes. Sandhya, I think we'll take to the next segment. Few
Yes.
people wanted to leave, so maybe you can ask if they
Is
to ask them.
anyone having
Vinita
to leave
wanted
right
to.
now because you all have a
No,
lot
I
to do?
also
thank you
have
so
to
much.
leave.
Okay, I also
I
have
have
to
to.
leave.
All
Easy
right.
group people, you take first.
Thank
Easy
you so
group
much.
Yes.
people are going.
Thank you
Driving,
so much, Paulomi,
I
for
would also
joining.
take a leave.
Thank you, Vinita. Thank you. I think Payal also wanted to leave, right, Payal?
Yeah,
Can you
I'm also
enlighten?
leaving.
Megha didn't have
Whenever,
anything to.
yeah.
Megha hasn't spoken, so let Megha say something. Megha, something that you'd like to
एक
share with us.
क्वेश्चन पूछ लो सिंपल सा and then I will leave.
हाँ हाँ, चलो
रेणु
मेघा
जी
को एक क्वेश्चन
सिंपल
पूछ लो.
क्वेश्चन,
रेणु,
ओके?
फटाफट एक क्वेश्चन पूछ लो उसको. तुम्हारे पास
अच्छा, मेघा
क्वेश्चन
तो
बैंक है.
सिंपल और ऊपर से
हाँ
बोल रही है
मेघा,
सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछो. हाँ, देखो.
फटाफट क्वेश्चन है हमारे आज. We have
Okay.
decided to not ask anything straightforward. I hope you guys are
Okay.
having fun, as much as fun as we've had to plan this out.
Okay, Megha, one question for you. A
Hmm.
misunderstanding that taught you something. Any misunderstanding that taught you something.
Misunderstanding. I was misunderstood, and then that taught me something about myself and about relationships in general. So yeah, cannot go into details now, but
Definitely, we're not
I
looking.
was, yeah.
Okay, so now one funny question. Your mistake, any which you feel, oh my God, what mistake I did? Yeah, this was so simple. Anything you can
तो ये तो
remember?
बहुत सारे
रोज का
करते
काम है.
हैं.
ये तो रोज का काम है.
बट वो
Okay.
मैसेज वाला जो है उसमें क्विकली आई जस्ट मेंशन वही आई थिंक नुपुर मैम ने जो बताया. तो माय हस्बैंड्स नेम इज भूषण एंड मेरे ऑफिस का जो ग्रुप था व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग उसका ग्रुप था भुक्कड़. वी वर ऑल भुक्कड़, सो उसका नाम था व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप का भुक्कड़। तो मैंने भूषण को जो लिस्ट BHU एंड BHU, तो आई वाज सेंडिंग अ लिस्ट ऑफ आइटम्स टू बी बॉट, क्योंकि घर में पानी पूरी का प्लान कर रहे थे, तो उसको मैंने लिस्ट भेजी थी एंड वो चली गई थी भुक्कड़ पे। तो नाउ इमेजिन माय दिस कि तू घर पे पानी पूरी बना रही है, लिस्ट हमको भेज रही है, एंड देन द नेक्स्ट डे ऑफिस में बहुत मुझे टांग खींची, एंड देन दे वाज लाइक कि ऐसे गलतियां ये लिस्ट में कर ली, आगे और कोई मैसेजेस हमको मत भेज देना जो तुझे अपने हस्बैंड को भेजनी है। सो दैट वाज one goof
I
up,
think we all
and
do
thankfully
one
it
or
was
the
not,
other thing,
yes.
right? Thank you
Chalo,
so much,
thank you.
Megha, for sharing.
Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
being
Yes,
here.
yes. I will
Nice.
take your leave,
And
everyone.
Wonderful.
just
I'm
to let you
having
guys
fun.
know, just to let you guys know that Enlighten is doing a wonderful program. Enlighten has been doing a program for teenagers. It has got teenagers to come and speak and brought out their voices this time. जहाँ पे गुफ्तगू हम लोग adults को लेके आते हैं, वहाँ पे उन लोग ने बच्चों से बात करवाया है. They have got children to come and speak up. They have empowered them by letting them talk about topics that affect their lives. So thank you, Enlighten, for doing this, and the Enlighten team for doing this program for us. Thank you so much.
I would like to
Thank
add
you.
here, see, like she said, ki we empowered those teenagers, but let me add that how much we learned during the process of, talking to them and understanding them. It was an enrich. I'm sure Payal and Simona is not here today, but we, all three of us, have learned so much in the last 40 days about teenagers, about, understanding how their thought processes and how they want to interact and how they work. And it was a learning experience for us also, and it was an immense joy to have all of them with us. And yeah, we are having a grand finale tomorrow of this is I'll take an opportunity to invite you all for the grand finale of Enlightened Teen Talks. It is a very interesting topic and a little surprise for you all after the session, so do join. I'll be sending the message again. Sir will send, of course.
All the
Okay,
best.
thank
The
you.
best. All the best, Megha, for
Yes,
that.
yes.
All the
Thank you,
best.
Jane.
Pal, before leaving, you wanted to share something quickly, 1 minute, if you wish to share your
Are you going to
happiness
be
or
here?
your confession.
Confession, if I say, mine was also similar. मैं मेघा को मेघना ही बोलती थी. My भाभी, her name is Meghna, and she is Megha, so I used to call her Megha. Or in our session, we are having transition. Like first, Simona used to take the session. She used to invite me. Then I used to invite Megha. तो शुरू में क्या होता था? मेघना बोलना है, मेघा बोलना है, तो मेरा एक पॉज आता था. Like I was just thinking, and again Megha told me कि अगर तूने मेघना बोला, you have to pay me 500. Now the situation is, I used to call my भाभी मेघा. अब मैं उसे मेघा बोलने लग गई. So this is
That's so
happening,
nice.
but
Thank you,
nah,
Pal, for being here. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah, it's my
Thank you.
pleasure to be here. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you. Okay, let's jump to our next question. I'll pick Neeta. I think Neeta, you have not heard. Yes. Neeta, any misunderstanding that taught you something?
Not really as such.
Not really. Okay, any conversation which you avoided, but you thought, oh, wish I should have been done this to clarify the things, or in another way? Any
Definitely.
conversation? Yeah.
Definitely. Because this is like 10 to 12 years back. A conversation, I mean, there was misunderstanding within friends group. So, एक ने बोला, दूसरे ने बोला, and everyone was saying the same thing basically. But then everyone wanted to use their lingo, their style, and that thing messed up everything. So that was the point when I thought I learned this ki okay, there's no point when everyone is talking, stay quiet. Everyone is saying the same thing, just be quiet and stay out of it. जब सब शांत हो जाए, then you can put forth your thing.
Yes.
Superb.
Wonderful. Thank you, Neeta, for sharing. Sandhya, for next segment, over to you.
Okay. So sometimes what happens is we make mistakes, our communications go wrong, and we say the craziest of things when we are angry or we are upset. And then we feel इसको कैसे change किया जाए? अपना thought process, right? Getting this program today, I was thinking कि गुफ्तगू में करना क्या है? इसको करना, what do I want? Because every episode is like we brainstorm. Renu is there, Renu and Sharmili. Though I come as a face, but I cannot do this alone without Renu and Sharmili. Sharmili is enjoying herself right now in Goa on the beach with her kids, but I'm sure she's watching us live because she doesn't want to put a camera on. But Sharmili, kisses to you. Renu has been, I would say, my go-to person when I'm frustrated, I'm feeling low, I'm feeling sad, and we all have that person with us, right? So now we're going to do a fun exercise. Why do I do this? Because it's all about communication, and Guftagu is about communication, and today's program is about that. So now we're going to do something like a, जैसे I'm going to take कहानी जैसे हम लोग एक कहानी बनाने वाले हैं. We'll start off with one sentence and you will add a sentence to that sentence. All right? So it could say, start off with any sentence that you want. So we'll start with Pitara Kahaniyon Ka, because that is where the stories start and that is where the stories are made. And very important, when you want to narrate stories or when you are doing case studies with people, telling stories is important and how you narrate them. I learned a lot about storytelling from Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is not here today with us, but Sauli is here. So Sauli, let's start off with you since aap ho Pitara Kahanyon Ka from the storytelling team. So let's start off with Sauli.
So, ma'am,
One
one
line, only
sentence,
one line,
one
and
sentence.
everyone will add one more line to that. Sauli, over to you.
It was a beautiful summer evening.
It was a beautiful summer evening. Khushbu.
I was just sitting in front of seeing a mountain covered with snow.
I was sitting and watching a mountain filled with
Hello.
snow. Filza. You can add two lines, Filza, because you have not spoken at all till now. So we'll give you a little more lines because you are part of transformation and जहाँ पे आप लोग ने case studies किया है. So this is the place where we have been talking. This is our new program where we have been talking about case studies. So Filza, since that is the program that you have done, I think we are going to be a little bit more lenient with you and give you 5 sentences. Come on. Now make 5 sentences into that. Yes.
Okay. I've been witnessing transformation. So,
But you have to
I
continue
feel
from the story what Khushbu said. So hope
okay.
you've been listening. Now this is the entire exercise is also about listening, which is part of communication.
Yes,
So over to you,
communication.
Filza.
Listening is a very big part in communication. So Khushbu said mountain, like she's seeing
It
beautiful
was a bright
mountain.
Sunday. It was a bright sunny day. Khushbu was sitting in the mountain and looking at the beautiful snow-capped mountains in the sun. Over to you, Filza. Now,
Okay,
और जिसने भूल गया,
sure.
there will be no punishment. Okay.
Sun is shining every day. We are witnessing the sun is shining. We just need to feel it and be grateful for it. So every passing day, when we want to experience the transformation, we must acknowledge the resources around us. And this is how I am witnessing the transformation all over around me in people, not only through transformation casebook. Every time I'm seeing people transforming in their life only if they take steps and carry forward with their blessings and the promise to the world that they are going to serve in generosity.
Super. Transformation. Over to you, Nita. जहां पे हम लोग बोलते हैं कि करियर अभी हम लोग उड़ान लेंगे. Over to you.
And this transformation actually makes you what you are. The only thing is the correct point. Whenever you realize that is the point you can transform yourself. कोई कितना ही बाहर से आके बोल ले, but it's you who need to realize. That's it.
Super. Gloria?
You realize that you are getting transformed is when you let yourself get inspired by everyday little things. And that is what truly matters to have a great transformation in the longer run.
Super. Back to Pitara Kahaniyon Ka. Nupur?
So here I think seeing those mountains covered with snow, uh, sitting through the day, you witness the transformation yourself. You witness how the sun rises, how the colors of the mountain and the sky changes, and it brings in the realization that every moment is bringing about the change. It is just up to us to embrace it. We can learn so many qualities from the mountains, from the snow, from the sun, and everything. Make stories, thousands of stories about it, and inspire. But our story is the one that we realize and bring in about ourselves.
Superb. Over to you, Renu. Renu has been part of Guftagu, but now she's doing a program called Ink to Impact, where we have been doing, where she and Sharmili have been doing programs on authors. They have been bringing authors who have had books, and they spoke about their book and what their book was all about. Over to you. Renu, we can't hear you. You have to unmute.
So we have witnessed the transformation, each one of under the mountains. So it's suddenly it's cloudy and it started raining. And I just went inside the hotel, ordered a cup of tea and samosa so that I can enjoy better that season of mountain plus rain together. That small things bring more happiness in a life. That's what I was enjoying at that moment.
Superb. We have Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, are you in with us? Can we have your camera on? Mona Lisa, are you good to go? So we have been narrating a story of transformation about how.
Sandhya, you add, by the time Mona Lisa will come.
Okay, so when we talked about transformation, and my name is Sandhya. It is the twilight between day and night. So when I look at myself, I see how I have changed, how I have transformed. Becoming a mother transforms all of us. How many of y'all are moms over here? Raise your hands. Has motherhood transformed you into someone totally different, whom you were and what you've become today? It changes your priorities. As a parent, it changes your priorities. Having a cup of tea, don't feel guilty when you do that. When I go take a break and sit and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the rainfall, I do not feel guilty that I'm taking a break, because that is something that you need for your me time. Just like any phone needs to you need to charge your phone, you need to charge your laptop. The same way, as a parent, you need to recharge yourself. So when you take a break, when you sit for yourself and you calm yourself down, if you're looking to transform yourself, to do something different, it's okay. It is okay to transform. It is okay to upgrade. It is completely okay to change your career path. And that is what we're doing here. Each person is transformed. Each person has found their own path. It has been a beautiful journey. And that is what we do. We all come together as one family. Mona Lisa, would you like to share something with us since you're there?
Nita has raised hand and want to add
Yes,
something.
Nita.
Okay.
If anyone wants to add more to the story, please. This is a fun thing that we're doing today, and it's retrospect. Yes, over to you, Nita. Unmute, dear.
So I would just want to add one thing here when you were talking about the motherhood, the transformation after being a mother. So I was like a very bindas girl till I got pregnant. And after that, I realized, oh my God, I was so darpoke for my child for doing anything. I never allowed him to do anything. And then my mother, she used to tell me, तुझे याद है तू कैसी होती थी तुझे तो कोई डर नहीं लगता था हमने तो तुझे नहीं रोका. But then now for your child, you become so डरपोक. अरे गिर जाएगा, अरे ये हो जाएगा, अरे वो हो जाएगा. So that is the biggest change, I have seen in myself. That was really something drastic.
That we changed. As a parent, how have you changed? Sauli?
And I feel I have become more
One line,
patient.
huh?
I
One
have
line.
become more patient.
More patient. Okay. Not a patient as in like sick patient, but
No,
patient as in patient.
my patience
Since
has
you're a
grown.
doctor, that's why I asked that.
No, I have stopped becoming the patient and I have grown patience.
Superb. That's that. Tilza, are you a mom?
So,
If I may ask, because
yes,
maybe Gloria is the only
I
one who's not a mom, I think, over here. So,
my son is 16 years old and
oh wow.
14 and 9 years old daughter. So, I my life has transformed because of my kids. I never studied whole my life. Maybe it was because of some issues. I don't know, learning disabilities. I don't know. It was not seen at then, but they made me study. They made me learn. They made me grow. So whole my growth is because of my kids.
Super. So you've been empowered by your child. So yes, if there's a
Yes.
child watching this and you want to empower your parent, then please do that. There is no age to getting empowered. There's no such thing as an age limit. We did a program on Guftagu where we talked about women who ran marathons after 60, who started playing golf after 60. So sometimes, yeah, if you haven't seen those episodes, please go back and see that. Yes, I'm promoting Guftagu because we've had these people come and talk about transformation journeys, right? Uh, Neeta, you spoke about what it was like for you as a parent. Uh, Renu, what about you?
Okay, I think I will agree with Neeta. I'm little fearful for my daughter, whatever she does, I feel whenever she objects, so I say, Kinman, I'm just feeling like as a mother, it's just my fear. I'm not stopping you. Maybe I'm protecting myself. I really don't know. But I have become more fearful. Maybe a girl child, I really don't know what is the reason. But yes, I've become more fearful. If you have to send somewhere, poor girl, she has to give me so many details to go before because it gives me fear. Mona Lisa has shared something. As a
Yes.
mother, she is in the place where she cannot speak null network. So she has
Okay.
typed it something. As a mother, I have become more creative in driving my kids to do what is the right thing. I'm an influencer.
Wow. That's so wonderful. Because each of us, I think, as parents, we try to find ourselves. Nupur, how have you changed as a parent? If you are a parent, that is, first let me ask
Yes.
that. Because we cannot generalize over here. Yes.
As a parent, yes, of course, life changes altogether. Your priorities change, your the things that are important to you are no longer as important. And there are things that you would rather give up than give up being with your child. So uh, things have changed drastically, of course, as all mothers, all parents rather, all fathers as well experience that. As parents, we are responsible, we become responsible. उससे पहले खुद को ही हम शायद पाल रहे होते हैं और उतना अच्छा नहीं पाल रहे होते. लेकिन as we are responsible for a life, we become responsible for ourselves also. So, not only as a parent here, I would like to touch upon as maybe as a coach or as a trainer, the transformation that comes. When I was listening to that, the story that we were weaving here, those mountains or that snow is always there. But you call it a parent, you call it a coach, you call it a trainer, you call it whatever and however. That son is that person, the son is that parent or that coach. That the mountain is there, the snow is there, everything beautiful is there already, but it illuminates it. It brings it out. It shows it that, when the sun is there, it gives its light for that thing to show and shine. So that is the kind of transformation that we as parents, as coaches, aspire to bring. So
Superb.
I'm loving the conversations here anyway.
So गुफ्तगू तो होती रहती है, बातें तो होती रहती है. Gloria, what is your take? Because you're not a mom over here, right? You're not even married yet. So when you go as a parenting coach to someone, do you get this question कि आपने तो आपका तो बच्चा भी नहीं है, तो how would you know about parenting? Because you don't even have a kid. So how do you handle that? Because As parents, we know because we are parents. So somewhere probably the experience of, we kind of, people believe us. But for you, do you plan to get married, or do you want to have kids? Or are you getting scared of that, or what is it like for you? I know, very
Well,
candid question.
yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you, firstly, Sandhya, for such a wonderful question. And I'll honestly accept that it is my biggest North Star to start my own family. Okay.
Wow.
And I want to share that in my early 20s or till mid 20s, till a phase I did not enter. This thing happened to me, you know, organically. People started coming to me. One of my professors came to me to help his daughter with something. And then the journey started. Now, initially, obviously, I was a bit hesitant and all, but I realized that again and again there was a calling. And I know I'm not a parent, but we all have an inner child. There are a lot of things we can learn from our own experience, things
Correct.
unresolved. And most importantly, I want to share that when in my early 20s, when I used to look at certain kids, certain parents, I used to wonder, oh my God, how can somebody do justice to such a beautiful soul who's come into this life with such struggle? But I don't know, everybody's aware of the Mother Teresa organization where they don't tell you आपको कौन सा बच्चा मिलेगा, with gender or whatever for that matter. And I will say I'm open right now. You know, I don't mind anything, autistic baby, anything comes to I'll be gracefully accepting it. And as I said, this is a journey I'm actually looking forward to start. So this is moment for blessings, ladies. So please bless me कि जल्द से जल्द
Tathastu.
मैं आप सबका मुंह मीठा कर दूं. So yeah,
Tathastu.
Sure.
So be it.
So be it. In fact,
thank you.
we did an episode sometime back on single parenting and how family dynamics are changing,
Beautiful.
adoption. Because life is changing, right? We have different value systems today. Some people don't want to have kids because they're so caught up, they're so scared that if I become a parent, what's going to happen? But that is what parenting coaches are here for. We are here to help you out through this journey and tell you that okay, parenting is not as scary as what it looks. When we became parents 17 years back, nobody told us what we can do, what we cannot do, what is right, what is wrong, what is autism, what is बच्चा सुन नहीं रहा पागल हो गया है. We put on labels to our children. Children don't write stubborn hai. And what this entire program has done and what deep parenting has done is taught us that there are different types of people in this world. There are different types of children in this world. There are different types of families in this world. And we are all here to help you out. And if you need any help, we are just there. There's coaches for everything that you want, whether it is healing, whether you want a psychiatrist, you want a career counselor, even if you want to write a book, there are coaches for doing that too. So that is what the journey is about. And I want to thank each one of you all for coming here today and giving us the time and sharing your stories with us, your faults, the mistakes, because it takes a lot of guts and takes a lot to come out and say, listen, I goofed up. I made a mistake. And we can do this with our children. Communication is the key. And I would like to thank every parent who's watching us. And if you have loved this program, like, share, and follow the parenting. Make it your OTT platform, like what I say, because that is what we all want. So thank you all for joining us. And if anyone has anything, any last words, one word that you want to, if you want to give back to everyone listening, just one word. Sauli, over to you.
I just want to recall a line said by Sushmita Sen, our Miss World, Miss Universe, that motherhood does not start from blood, it starts from heart. So same goes for parenting, same goes for coaching children. So that's a thing I want parents to remember.
Super. Filza?
I would always say communicate, never ghost up. Communicate, open communication is the word.
Nita?
I ask for power to all of us.
Super. Khushbu?
Deep parenting and carnival of hope.
खुशबू आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Khushbu, can you put the mic little closer? हाँ.
हाँ, ऐसे हाँ.
So I would say Deep Parenting and Carnival of Hope is just getting warmed up. Stay tuned, stay with us. You will get every solution of your day to day life challenges. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much. Nupur, one line.
I would say with Umeed, with Umang, with Udan as well, we are on the way to Arohan.
Superb. Varia?
I would say no matter what bond it is, partnership, companionship, parenthood, it's not more about influence, but getting inspired and experience, shared experiences. So yeah, that's from me.
Renu?
As per me, keep the hope alive, and Carnival Hope will come back again with the episode of Guftagu. New episodes of Guftagu. Okay.
So thank you so much, everyone, for being there, loving us, and always being there for us. Every person who has liked, shared, and followed us, every coach, every person who has attended various programs at Carnival of Hope, whether you've been a facilitator, whether you have just come as a participant or just come there to listen to what people have to say. That is what makes this journey beautiful, because we cannot do things without people there to sit and listen to us. We cannot do things if people don't attend our programs. The very fact that Carnival of Hope has had it for 6 years, Guftagu 6 seasons, 6 years. Good job, guys. And yes, we are here to transform, update, upgrade, ink your stories, tell your stories from the apni kahaniyan sunao, padhao, and have babies, because we need beautiful babies around. I'm telling this because a recent census said that youngsters today are not becoming parents. They're choosing not to have children. They're choosing not to get married. And what's going to happen is very soon we are going to be an aging society, which means that we will not have a young breed after a couple of after a couple of years, maybe another 10 years or 12 years from now. There will be no youngsters left. And that's what's happening in Japan, and that's going to happen in India soon. So yes, babies are not scary, children are not scary. It is just about having that conversation, having that uncomfortable conversation, speak about it. There are different tools that you can use. And yes, love you all. Will say thank you so much for being on Guftagu season 6. It has been my pleasure. And inshallah, God willing, but हम फिर मिलेंगे अगले साल गुफ्तगू के साथ. Thank you so much for being there with us. Love you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Sandhya.
Sandhya.
Thank you so
We love you
much.
so much
Sandhya, love you.
for
It was
always spreading joy.
beautiful. This was a real gift.